9.2. Not that way. Stem and leaf plot. Gentlemen, you can go back to your desks. So when we see a plant, it's got the stem, right? And then it's got leaves coming off on either side, right? This is similar, except the stem is right here, and the leaves are all on this side. So basically the way it goes with this is that you take all the numbers that you had, and you're going to represent them all right here. Instead of like numbering them out one by one, you go 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, oops, 5, 6, and you can keep on going further if you want. This 0, this is the tens place, and this is the ones place. So 0, 1 means what number?
1.
1. And if I go in and I put 3, 4, 1, 2, 9, 9, 6, 6, 6, 8, 9, 7, 7, 8, 5.
Why so many numbers though?
Okay, well, sometimes you're going to have that many numbers that on there when you're going on there.
Yeah, but how do you read that?
How do you read that? So reading all the numbers on here, I have, this number is
1, 3, 4, 11, 12, 19, 19, 6.
Nope.
Or 26, 26, 26, 28, 29, 37, 37, 38, 45, 45, 50, and 60. 50.
There's no numbers there. If it was 50 and 60, I would have put zeros there. So this is like 150 and this is 160, but if there's nothing there, then there's no numbers actually there.
Okay, so alright.
Okay, so your light bulb went off in your head. Yes? No? Light bulb? Okay, I heard that you're like, oh yeah, you kind of get what is going right there. That basically is the whole lesson right there. We'll go through individual ones, but that basically is the whole lesson. It's just you take all the numbers, you put them in order, and you go, all right, there, okay, and it looks like that. So let's go on. Oh, I guess one other thing I should point out. Which one's the stem, which one's the leaves? Yeah, what? Yep, stem and the leaves, because there's one big stem here, and there's all these leaves shooting out from it. If you go to page 194, it says display the data in a stem and leaf plot. So you can look, it's got 78, 23, 50, so on and so forth. It has all the stuff there underneath it then. Guided practice, it says, hey, you're just supposed to make one of your own. I'm probably going to have you guys make one for practice, but I don't think more than one of that is necessary. And then for 195, it says make conclusions and solve problems involving stem and leaf plots. So they've got, hey, here's the data. You're supposed to you see they put the data in a stem and leaf plot. And they said make a conclusion. So B, how many classes are in the school? Well, you can count up all the numbers that are on the leaves, and eventually you can see that there's 20 total of them, so you know that there's 20 of them, which you could have gotten from the original data too. It says what's the range, which range we've done before, but before we just lined it up from lowest all the way to highest. The stem and leaves, it's a little bit more quick. A little bit more quick of a job that you can do that for. So you can see 32 is the biggest, 19 is the smallest, range is 13. And then D, what's the most common class size? Well, you look in there, I see a bunch of 9s underneath over by the 2 stems, so 29 must be the mode. And so that is the mode, because it says what's the most common class size, what's the mode. What's the median? Well, you can go and figure out what the middle section is a lot easier. Also, if you already counted up there's 20 total, you know that the median is going to be between which two numbers? If there's 20 total, what's the median or halfway point? 10. So you divide by 10, but specifically between 10 and 11. So if it's 19, you can do divided by 2, that becomes 9.5, and anytime you have an odd number, it's gonna be one thing. So like, think about it this way, let's say that there's 5. You do 5 divided by 2, it's halfway between 2 and 3, that makes it the third number. So if you just think, hey, if it's an odd number, I divide it by 2, and I round up, it's going to be the 10th number. Every single time there's an odd number of them. But if there's an even number of them, there's 10 here, then it's going to be between 10 and 11. Because if I put 4 of them here, 4 divided by 2, it's between 2 and 3. 20 divided by 10, it's between 10 and 11. So it's always going to be between that and the next one over. If it's even, if it's odd, it's going to be one single number. That's the median number. And then it says find the mean class size. That takes a little bit more time, but you've already got all the stuff. You can use a calculator for it, figure out your mean is. Guided practice number 2, that's the one I'm going to give you guys to do. You can work on that, and then you can do the assignment.